On the wall.
Stage, yes, on the wall.
Oh yes, it's just some sticker I put on. My wife got me to put it on. Yeah, it looks very feminine, very ladylike. Yeah, it's a different look. Yeah, this is a little office, and my son also plays here as well. So we try to share the room. Welcome, Elena.
Good evening.
Good
How are
evening.
you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you have a long day?
Um, yeah, and some minutes ago, I helped to my nephew from another town. He is 10 years old. I helped him to do his homework, English homework.
Oh, very
He's a
nice.
schoolboy, yeah.
You must feel very proud of yourself
Oh,
that
yes,
you're able to
I
help him.
do.
Ah, that's good. So what year is he in?
Sorry, what?
What year is he in? Or what grade is he in?
He's 10 years old.
Oh, he's 10 years old. Okay. So he's probably in maybe grade 4, something like that. Year 4, primary 4.
Yes, it is a primary school.
Hmm.
But when I was a schoolgirl, in this, and I was like he, um, I didn't have English lesson in this age.
Ah,
It's
yes.
very, I think, our school program in Russia nowadays, it's very difficult to children, for children.
I understand. Yes. Yeah.
Alan,
Hmm.
oh, sorry. What foreign language children in England study in school?
They can choose anything they like, really. You,
Since what age?
it's what age?
10?
Yeah, maybe a bit older. They
Oh,
get have a chance to choose French or Spanish, mainly European languages. Yeah. Um, but later on, when it gets close to, let's say, if they want to study languages in the future, yeah, they can choose any language. I believe even Chinese or anything like that. So it's not like that. Like in your country, perhaps it's a bit different because there's such a high demand for English. It's not the same here because there's not such a high demand for Spanish, let's say, or French. So they don't push the children here to learn other languages as much as maybe in Russia they push the children to learn English, or in
that's
Kazakhstan. Yeah.
that's why when pupil finished school, they can't to speak Spanish or second foreign um, uh, in advanced level.
Sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Uh, when when pupil in UK
Hmm.
finish school in 18 years, yes, in 18,
Yeah, high school.
they
Yeah.
they can't to speak second foreign language fluently.
Yes, that's correct.
They
Because
can't.
yeah, usually they unless they have chosen to speak a language and and they pursue to learn that language at university level maybe, or they hope to travel to, let's say, France and do something there, then they will definitely choose French, let's say, and they will learn it and study it in high school level. Um, yes, like I said, it's not very pushed. It's not pushed as much over here.
Oh, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like I had this discussion once before about English globalization. Maybe Rinat was there. Hello, Rinat. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting topic because you see, all over the world, really, in all the non-English speaking countries, there's a high demand, for the students or pupils to learn English. However, in the UK, because it's an English-speaking country, there is not such a high demand to learn other languages. Yeah, it's only of choice.
Yes, it's only of choice, but I have met many English, like UK students who perfectly know French.
Mm. Yeah, it is common. It's common to find an English speaking or native to speak other languages like French or Spanish. But usually that's it's rare to find them in the teenage. Do you understand? Like for example, in Kazakhstan now, or in Russia, the Ukraine, students at that age, in their teenage, pretty much can speak English, right?
Yes, yes, you're
Yeah. So here it's not the case. You wouldn't find the average teenager speaking French or Spanish. Yeah, they just speak English. They might know
right.
a little bit of French or Spanish, but that's it.
And my students say sometimes that it's not fair that our students have born with in Kazakh, like having this Kazakh language, and we should learn English language because it is like globalization demand.
Mm-hmm.
And for English UK students, uh, they don't need to learn other languages. And anyway, when it comes to work, English students have a more better opportunity to get chance to get this job because they know English. And I say them in response that while working more like on your education to know two or more language, your brain will work more better. So maybe it's only one answer that I could give them.
Yes. Yeah, it's a bit unfair sometimes, but I've come across an article now because that's caught my interest, what Natalia said as well. So here's an article I want to share with you. You can maybe read it in your spare time. It's saying here that foreign languages are to be taught at school from the age of 7. And this article is about 3 years old, maybe 2 years old. So it's only recently that they are, implementing this. Don't get me wrong. There are the students here. They do learn foreign languages, but the demand is not as high. Yeah, like for example in non-English speaking countries, where the demand of English is very high. Hello, Lena.
Hi again.
Welcome back. Nice to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Interesting question, Natalia. Yes.
Yes, it's a interesting problem maybe in Europe.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe. And what about France? Why French people don't like to learn English?
You should ask a French person.
I can answer. I think I can give a little bit answer. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe
Because
it's a history and political.
yes, it's
Perhaps, yeah.
it is directly depends on the history and politics. You know, in Europe there were, let's say, 2 or 3, German, French, and UK, like a very big imperial, very big power country, and because of this, England can luckily, how to say, get India and the other parts. They can spread their language more fastly than French and Deutsch. They think that they are equal with equal imperial with UK, and it's their fault that they cannot spread their own language to the world. And at this, let's say, fight, England won. And anyway, they don't want to admit this, and
Mm.
that's why they're always struggling to prove that they can do the same. It's my opinion, of course, I can be wrong.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
probably the best thing would be to ask a French speaking or a French native maybe, because you know I don't want to generalize and I don't want to say that all French are like that, but I have heard you know students who have been to France and were studying French, let's say, or maybe even tourists who were visiting France and didn't speak any French. These people or these students or tourists, they experience difficulty.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
I-
they only
I
spoke
follow
English,
this.
for example. They only spoke English. So every time they were asking for directions, not every time, but it happened when they did ask for directions or help, people didn't want to speak in English. If you don't speak French to them, they will not speak to you. There were cases like that. Now, I'm not saying it's, you know, every French person is like that. I'm not saying that at all. Um,
Um,
Actually, I learned French in at university.
mhm.
So
Good.
the point that French as a nation, they care about his language.
Mhm.
They were afraid that English could have
Yeah.
any mm,
Dominate or
yes,
influence?
yes, or influence, yes, and they try to conserve his own French, classical French. Even French in Canada, it's not that French as they care for. So,
Mm.
as our teacher says, they a little bit in this case.
Okay. Well, there's proof.
It's
There's
too
proof.
much. Well, it's too much they care about. In Russian there is many как это, взаимствования. I don't, one moment.
Sayings, maybe sayings
No, no,
or
not saying.
phrases.
When words that didn't exist, that doesn't exist in native English, then they give from other language.
Ah,
Взаимствования.
Rinat, you should know this one. We actually covered this word not long ago.
Which one?
Borrowing, of course, borrowings.
Ah, borrowed or loaned. Loaned words.
Yes,
Yeah.
and French, they
Mhm. Yep.
one second.
In my opinion, there have been always a war between these
They
languages.
invent
The competition. Mhm.
so Frenchies invent non-existent words in their own language. For example, in Russian, computer it's computer, so
Mhm.
it's boring. They try to invent new words, only don't borrow it from English.
I see. So
Uh,
they don't
they
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 don't like
they're
to
very
borrow. Yeah, they don't like to borrow or you know loan words from other
crazy
languages.
about it, really.
Mm.
But I don't think that it's bad actually. It's
I think they're
nice thing.
just proud of their heritage, their language, and so
Yes,
on. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong about that at
yes,
all.
I don't I think so too.
Yeah, but definitely it's interesting.
you know, I was in Paris this winter, and maybe we were lucky because we always met different people in the street, and we speak only English, and everybody helped us to find the right way, or another help, or in cafe they also speak English with us,
There
and
you go. Very
they
nice.
go smiling, they
Oh, so
were
of course, like I said,
polite.
yeah, some people had bad experiences, but like I said, I don't want to generalize because I'm sure someone has experienced lovely people, you know, friendly people who actually speak English. in return. So I'm glad you, Elena, have experienced that. Yeah. Okay, I haven't been to France, so I can't speak for myself. I'm just saying what I heard, what people told me. But anyways, today's lesson, or this hour's lesson, famous people.
Pele.
Pele!
Pele.
Pele. Who is Pele?
It's
a
a footballist, famous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's a, some say,
Blay.
yeah, the world's best footballer, or the best and greatest footballer ever. Yeah, that's what some people say. Some agree, some don't. So let's have a look at the pre-reading warm-up questions. So let's get chatting a little bit more. So tell me about your favorite sport, guys. What do you like to play?
My favorite sport is boxing. I like to watch, but I don't want to boxing myself. It can be unhealthy, and but it's interesting sport. I don't missed. I haven't missed any box like famous uh, boxing games or how to
Boxing
say
matches or boxing fights.
Kazakhstan players, Kazakhstan boxers. Yeah, and it's quite interesting. So,
What about the Western boxers, like from America or the UK? Do you follow them?
um,
Do you know any?
there are Kazakhstan boxers from Kazakhstan who are boxing in professional level now. Of
Oh,
course,
that's
when I see them, then you can see that they sometimes met with some Americans or Western boxers. Yeah.
good. Yeah. I like boxing. I like to watch it. I'm not as a huge fan in boxing as I am in football, let's say. But I do like to watch it every now and then, especially if there are two great fighters fighting. Like recently,
And
yes?
yeah, if recently our boxer Gennady Golovkin, if you know, he is now nominated to be the best boxers in the world.
Oh, and what weight division is he fighting in?
78 or like that.
78 kilograms.
Yeah. His short name is like that, maybe. GGJ. Maybe you know him.
GGG. I'll find out. I'll have a look
Mhm.
and see if I can find some info about him. But it's good. So he's is he young? Is he a young fighter?
Yeah, he's about 30, in his 30s.
I see. So he's close to the end of his career.
He won already. He is 7 or 8 times champion of, you know, the WBA, yeah?
Oh
The
yeah.
IBA. He got all these three. Three belt, yeah? Is it correct?
3 belts. Maybe
Yeah.
they call him pound for pound fighter. Basically, he's won in many weight divisions. Is it Gennady Golovkin? Yeah.
Yes.
I see. Oh, it looks like he's famous. Yeah. Okay, we'll check him out soon. All right, Natalia, what's your favorite sport?
To my mind, every woman likes only one kind of sport. Is a figure skating. Yes,
Figure
Lena.
skating.
Yes.
Lena.
I like hockey.
Oh, Elena likes hockey. That's nice. Okay, so all three ladies, I can agree that they all like figure skating or hockey. All right, that's good. Do any of you like football or soccer?
What is
Like
soccer?
football.
I don't.
Soccer is football.
Ah.
There are no difference. Just
Yeah.
Americans get used to say it's soccer, but to not confuse with American football.
Yes.
So
So Mm.
Yeah, I like football, but I'm not very keen of football. I just maybe like to play mini football because it's healthy. You can run in that very short time. You can sweat very much, and
Yes.
if you have this goal to lose your weight, then it's very good exercise, I think.
Absolutely. Yes. You're right. Yeah, you can lose a lot of weight, especially if you're playing five-a-side football, like you said, on a
Yeah.
small field, indoor, where you sweat a lot. Yeah. So soccer in America and Australia, they call it soccer. In the UK and many other countries, they say football. Yeah, because in the UK there is football. Yeah, and in America they have the NFL, the National Football League, which is the American football, and in Australia there is the AFL, Australian Football League, yeah, which is slightly different as well. Okay, so you've all heard about Pele. You've heard of Pele, and he's from which
Brazil.
country? Brazil. Yes. Okay, so tell me, what skills do you think are required to become a great football player or soccer player?
Be very
Hardworking, I think.
strong.
All right, so you have to have good characteristics like be hardworking. Lena, you're gonna say fast.
Yes, be very fast.
Okay, what else?
You should really like soccer, I think.
Yeah, you should enjoy playing it. Good. So you need to have the will.
Good reaction.
You gotta have good reflexes or reactions. Yeah.
Maybe you need to have this logic too.
Oh yes. So like an understanding, yeah, an understanding of
Yes.
playing football. So you gotta have a great.
Playing football and to make decisions, right decisions.
Very
To
good.
do all these things fastly, quickly, on exact time. So
Yes.
it requires many things.
So to have a football mind,
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can play football, but to be a great football player or soccer player, you gotta have a football mind. So you have to think in terms of, like you said, timing, when to pass the ball, how far to pass it. You gotta have good vision of the field. Yeah. Because if you don't see your other players, especially when they're running, making the fast run to receive the ball, if you can't read that, then you're not going to be a great footballer.
Of course, ability to work in team.
Absolutely.
In football, even it is super player, cannot win only one by himself.
Very good point. So you have to be a team player.
Team player. Yeah.
Because after all, it's 11 players versus 11 players. It's not tennis, 1 against 1. Yeah, so you got to be a team player. All right. Let's see. So what's the name of the World Championship soccer tournament? We just had one recently. Just finished. What's it called?
UEFA and FIFA?
World Championship? World Football Championship.
Yeah, it's not UEFA. Natalia, you're close. Starts with an F.
FIFA.
Yes. Yes. FIFA World Cup. Okay. Yeah, you know what a nickname is, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a nickname?
No.
Does your family call you? Sorry?
In a social net?
Yeah. Among family and friends. A nickname is a name that your family and friends give you. So maybe Natalia, maybe your friends call you Natya, I don't know, I'm guessing. Or something like, or see, in English, maybe Natalie, or it depends. It can be shortened, or maybe they call you because you're famous for something, you're popular for something. Yeah. So any of you?
Well,
No one has.
uh,
Lena?
actually, my parents was my parents called me Alena.
Ah, Alyona. There you go. There's a
Russian,
nice nickname.
yes, a Russian name. But in my documents, my passport, and so on, I am Yelena.
Ah, Juliana. Ah, I see. Okay, good. Thanks for sharing that with us. Okay, Elena, do you have a nickname?
Well, I don't remember how my relatives called me earlier. But I have my web nickname. It sounds like Kinolenka because I work in film industry. So kino, it's in Russian equivalent for film.
Mm.
So Lenka, it's another form of my name, Lena, Yelena, Lenka. So I'm
Oh,
Kinolenka in the web.
that's great. That's a great nickname. You see, this is exactly what I meant. So something that relates to you, like since you were involved in the movie industry in films, they called you Kinolenka. Very good. Rina, did you have a nickname or do you have one?
I think it's closer to no. Yeah, sometimes my close friends and family say me, call me Rico, but it's very rare situation, rare case. Yeah,
Okay,
they
yeah.
usually say Rinat, yeah, by my name.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really have a nickname myself, but my wife calls me has a nickname. It's not really a nickname. It's like love,
Yeah,
honey. They're not
yeah.
really nicknames. It's just expressing they're like warm names. Okay, so
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. Do you have a second name? As I know, in many Europe countries and America, people always have two or even three names. Am I right?
It's common, yeah. But I don't have. I just have my first name and my last name. I don't have a middle name or a second name.
Mm.
No. My wife does. She's got one actually. I don't know why, but she does. Yeah, it depends. Some parents like to give two names to their children, or the second name refers to their father or the mother or even the grandparents. It depends. I think some countries have different traditions. All right, so let's have a look at the text. So we got quite a fair bit to read, so let's get going. Okay, Rinat, you can read the first three paragraphs, please.
Pele is an international soccer legend. Legend.
Legend.
Legend. Pele was born to a very poor family in Três Corações, Brazil, on October 23rd, 1940. His name is Edson Arantes de Nascimento. Pelé is just a nickname. Pelé first learned the game of soccer from his father. As a youngster, Pelé played soccer for a local club. By the time he was 16, he was playing professionally for the Santos Football Club. The club won the 9 national championships while he played for it.
Wow, excellent. Thank you very much. So, as you can see, Pele is just his nickname. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Rinat. That was well read. Natalia?
Pele also played for Brazil's national team in 4 World Cups. At his first World Cups in 1958, when he was just 17, Pele scored an amazing 6 goals. In the final game against Sweden, he scored 2 goals and Brazil won its first ever World Cup. Pelé also helped Brazil to win World Cups in 1962 and 1970.
Mhm. Okay, keep going. Yeah.
Pelé had an outstanding natural ability as a soccer player. He had great speed and balance and was able to shoot powerful and uh, accurately.
Mhm.
Yes, accurately
Accurately. Mhm.
with either foot and with his head. Many European teams offered huge amounts of money to get Pelé to play for their countries, but Brazil declared him an official national treasure, so he would stay in the country.
Excellent. Well read. Thank you very much. Okay, Lena.
In 1974, Pelé retired from the Santos club, but the next year he came out of retirement and signed a reported 7 million 3-year contract to play for the New York Cosmos of the North American Soccer League.
League.
League. Sorry. Pelé said he didn't do this for the money. He said that he wanted to make soccer a truly popular sport in the United States. Millions of North Americans gained a new respect for the game after watching Pelé play.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Don't forget here the dollar sign.
7
Yeah,
million
it's
dollars.
okay. So a reported $7 million 3-year contract. Okay, excellent. All right, Elena.
In 1980, Pele was named Athlete of the Century. In 1993, he was inducted into Brazil's Soccer Hall of Fame. In 2000, he was second only to boxer Muhammad Ali as a Sportsman of the Century. Pele still holds numerous national and international soccer records. Many of them will likely never be broken. A soccer stadium in Mexico has been named after him. Pelé has been Brazil's ambassador of sports as well as its goodwill ambassador. In 1978, he received the International Peace Award for his efforts. He was also worked for children through UNICEF.
Mhm.
In addition to his sports and humanitarian work, Pele has written best-selling books on his life, starred in movies, and composed music.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So that was an interesting insight on Pele's brief, biography. So let's have a look at our questions, or rather statements on the right. Tell me if they're true or false. Okay. See if you are paying attention. So the first one, Rinat.
Pelé came from a very rich family. It is wrong because from the article we know that Pelé came from very poor family. It's against.
Very good. Yes, that's false. He came from a very poor family. Excellent. The second one, Natalia.
Pelé started his soccer career in Mexico. No, it's false. Pelé started his soccer career in Brazil. Brazil.
Excellent. And which club do you remember?
Uh, no, some
Santos something something.
Yes, Santos Football Club, I think.
no.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Santos Football Club.
Santos.
Okay. All right. Number 3. Elena.
Mm. Pele helped the Brazilian soccer team win its first World Cup. I don't actually remember. Is it was or was it its first cup? Uh, I'm not sure.
He definitely helped, but yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure that maybe it
Yeah,
is second. I'm not
exactly.
sure that it was the first one.
Hmm.
Can anyone remember or confirm that it was the first World Cup? Kinolenka, do you remember?
Yes, I do. This statement is true.
Yeah, so you can confirm that it was the first one, yeah? Let's have a look.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
In the
yeah,
Oh
it says
yeah,
it
it's its
here.
first ever World Cup. It is.
At his first World Cup. It is his
Ah,
first World Cup. It's
but
not Brazil's. Well,
Ah,
it was both. So it was his
yeah.
his first World Cup as well as Brazil's first World Cup to win.
Mm,
All right, excellent. Elena, I hope you don't mind me calling you Kinolenka.
Okay.
Just a bit of humor. All right, so number 4,
whose turn?
Kinolenka.
I guess my Pele helped make soccer a popular sport in the United States. I guess it's true.
How? Can you give us details or information?
So, he wanted very much to make the soccer a popular sport in the United States. I guess he did so. He helped.
Do
Can
you
I
know? Yeah? Do not?
compliment your answer?
Okay, go ahead. That was well said, though. You're correct.
Uh,
Elena. What would you like to add?
when he retired, he signed the contract with American, I see New York maybe football team for $7 million. But he said that he did it not for the money. He did it because he wanted to make this American football more popular. He played there about 5 years, and because of him, in America, football became more popular.
Yes. But, yeah, he retired from
From
Santos Club.
from his own country, yeah.
Yeah, and then he came out of retirement. So he returned and started to play again. And then he signed a reported $7 million 3-year contract. Yeah, so it's very common that you find footballers or soccer players who apparently go into retirement. They say that, oh, I'm retiring, but then they can't they want to come back. So usually it happens that they do come back and play again for another couple of years or something like that. Yeah. All right, and the last one, Rinat?
Pele was named Sportsman of the Century in 2000. Uh, how I would say? Of course, there were maybe, in my opinion, he was named Sportsman of the Century in 2000. I think he was the second man after Muhammad Ali. So how to understand? Maybe he was named Sportsman. Should we say it only one, or maybe there are group of sportsmen who name it like Sportsman of the Century in 2000?
Yeah, there's always usually one that wins the title.
Then it is false.
Yeah,
The first one was Muhammad Ali.
very good. Yeah. So, yeah, he was second to Muhammad Ali because Muhammad Ali was considered the greatest sportsman of that century. Okay, so those are our statements. Excellent, you've done well. So now, okay, let's get into the vocab. Before we do the vocab, let's do these. Tell me. Okay. Yeah. So in every sentence, there is a word that's underlined. And tell me which of the three, A, B, or C, below, have the closest meaning. They mean the same.
Okay.
So let's see, Natalia, could you do the first one?
As a youngster, Pele played for a local club. It was a national local club. Yes? Maybe small national club.
It's B, in the area.
So what does local mean here? Does it mean small?
What does it mean?
Yeah, in the area or national?
Yeah, no, in the area.
Yes, very good. So it means local means in the area. Nearby. Yeah, very good. Second one, Lena.
Pele scored an amazing sixth goal in his first World Cup. Very surprising, I think. But still, why it's amazing? Maybe it's amazing because difficult.
Amazing, yeah. I think it would be C. Yeah, very surprising. Okay, now I want to ask you something here. Why do we say an amazing 6 goals?
Because noun. Oh no, yes, not noun.
Because the next word started with a vowel.
Yeah, that's good. But why do we have this article here? Maybe I have to rephrase my question.
That's
because amazing, it's like adverb.
Because it's depend of
really,
goals.
because why an amazing?
An
Because
amazing
6
goal.
goals. It's plural. It doesn't. Why?
Should we explain the meaning, yeah?
Yeah.
Because no one expected these 6 goals, and that's why it was an amazing 6 goals. Not?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about grammar rules?
More grammar, rather the grammar, yeah.
Maybe amazing 6 goals considered like a one word, and that's why we put an article.
That's it?
Maybe 6 goals. It's something that can be that can we understand that one thing? Or I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I think you're close. So if you were to say Pele scored amazing 6 goals, what does that mean compared to Pele scored an amazing 6 goals?
Maybe 6 goals is some a term maybe in football, no? I don't really
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not very common that one player scores 6 goals in one match. Yeah, but actually this is in the World Cup. Sorry, so it's in total. Okay, so what I'm trying to get to, the meaning here, an amazing 6 goals, they're referring to this 6 goals in total. Okay, that's the amazement. The amazement is an amazing 6 goals. If I was to say Pele scored amazing 6 goals, that means each and every of the 6 goals was amazing. Do you understand? So if I don't say this article, that would mean that each and every goal was amazing. So the focus is on each and every goal. So the first goal was amazing. The second goal was amazing. The third goal was, so all 6 goals, yeah, individually were amazing. Here, that doesn't mean that, because we're using an article. We say an amazing. What's amazing? The total. Okay, 6 goals in total. So that's a huge achievement to score 6 goals in a World Cup at that time. That was the surprising thing. Okay, not how fabulous or amazing each goal was, but just scoring 6 goals. Wow, that's a big number of goals. Okay, I just wanted to. I hope I didn't confuse you too much.
No, it's clear actually.
Yeah. Because it makes a difference when you use an article and when you don't use an article, especially in this case. Yeah, so if you didn't use the article, then your amazement or your emphasis would be on the individual goals. Okay, and the third one, Elena.
Pele has been Brazil's ambassador for sports and goodwill. Ambassador, it's be representative of a country.
Yes, very good. Yeah, the representative of a country. 4.
Pele is an international soccer legend.
Very good.
Yeah.
Legend.
Legend.
Yes.
It's famous hero.
Yes, famous hero. That's what legend means.
Mhm.
Good. And the last one, Natalia?
Pele was second only to Muhammad Ali as Sportsman of the Century. Is a champion.
No.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the other meaning of century?
100 years, but in this meaning, it's a champion, no?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the understanding of the sentence, yeah, Muhammad Ali was a champion, or Pele even was a champion. But we have to focus on the word that's underlined. So century here means 100 years.
100 means if the century of a little first letter, but why it is a big C century?
Sportsman of the century, because this is the title.
Oh.
Yeah, the title that's given to Muhammad Ali. Yeah, was Sportsman of the Century. Yeah. So capital S, capital C, because of the title. Yeah. But usually, if you just say century in a sentence, then it's small. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can match these quickly. So first one, Lena, youngster.
Youngster is one second. What actually it's a child, but
Yes.
who reach some
Teenager is more. Yeah.
A youngster is someone who is young. It's a child in this case, yeah? How would you, can you give me a sentence with youngster, please?
Oh, I'm bad today for sentences, but okay, I will try. When I was a youngster, I loved ice cream.
You loved ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Good sentence. Excellent. Okay, second one.
First one.
Elena?
Championship means final winning game in a sports tournament.
Very good. Quick sentence, please.
Mhm. We win this championship.
Yeah.
Won.
Yeah, we won this championship. Good. Or we won the world championship in hockey or figure skating.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Well done. Rinat, number 4.
Retire. Retire is stop work at a certain age. And the example in our country, women
Women
women retire at the age 63.
at the age of
At
63.
the age of 63.
Very good. Good sentence. Yeah. Number 5, Natalia.
Not a treasure we missed. Yes?
Oh, did we? Sorry, we did. Yes. Go ahead, Natalia. Treasure.
Treasure. Something of great value.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, a best friend is a treasure for everyone.
Yeah,
Can
that's
yes?
good. Yeah. Yeah, to have a best friend is a treasure for everyone, or everyone has a friend as their best treasure, or as their treasure. All right, good. Number 5, Lena.
Contract. A contract is a formal agreement.
Yes.
Mhm.
Quick sentence.
Contract. Mm, mhm.
What do you do with a contract?
S-
Natalia's whispering, or Elena.
In my
Trust
coun
me.
in my country, every uh, mm, uh, stage organization has a contract for 1 year for every person.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Or, every professional sportsman or sports person has to sign a contract with their club, yeah, football club, whatever it is, figure skating club. Okay, athlete, Elena.
Athlete is a sports person.
Very good.
If you want to be an athlete, you should do your exercise every day.
Yes, I like your if conditional. Very good. If you want to be an athlete, you need to exercise every day or practice. Yes, train. All right, Rinat, number 7.
Number 7, inducted. Inducted. Inducted means formally named to a position or appointment. Uh, Pele was inducted in Pele was inducted as ambassador in 1950s.
Yes, very good sentence. Well done. Yes. Okay. 8. Natalia?
Humanitarian.
Mhm.
Humanitarian. Friendly feeling? Or maybe someone who works to help other people.
Yes,
Yes,
that's the one.
yes, yes.
F. Mhm. So it's a person.
It's a person, yes. Mm, I have a lot of humanitarian friends who help another and old people who help And old people.
Who help old people. Very good. Yeah. Excellent. Second last one. Lena.
Accurate. Correct or exact? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. How would you make a sentence with accurate?
Accurate. Wait. Could you help me?
Lena, you're being lazy.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, think about you know, when footballers are playing football and they're kicking the ball.
Pele had accurate goals in World Cup. In the World Cup. Yes.
Okay, maybe you would say he had accurate shots, or you know, shots as in when he kicks the ball, that's a shot, yeah, or accurate kicks maybe even. All right, good. And the last one. Elena?
Goodwill. It is friendly feelings.
Yes.
So quick sentence, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a noun in this case or is it adjective?
Goodwill. Where are we? Friendly feelings, yeah? Goodwill.
And in this case, it's like a noun, I think.
Here's the link. Sorry, I had to add the link for you. What did it say in the text? Should we have a look?
He worked as a goodwill.
Sorry?
Pele has been Brazil's ambassador for sports and goodwill.
Yeah. Goodwill ambassador. Yeah. It's like a noun, you're right. Yeah. Something which is, you know, it's goodwill, friendly. You know? So it's going to be a noun. Did you give me the sentence?
So I cannot say that, for example, he is a goodwill person. It's wrong, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably it's not. It's not. Yeah. We don't say it like that. Yeah. It's more
maybe
like. Yeah. It's like.
He's famous for his goodwill.
Yes. Yeah. You can say that. Yeah. So it can be spelled both ways. You can spell it that way together, or this way as well. Okay, so both are fine. Both are nouns. It's like having kind heart, so being kind-heartedness or compassion. Yeah, a goodwill. Okay. All right. That's it. I've given you the link, so you can. I think there's another activity you can do here at the bottom, and yeah, you can keep these with you. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. You're most welcome. I have another lesson to go and prepare now, so if I don't see you there, I hope you have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. Take care, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.